What you doing? I'm your Otakutainment, theacstories with an Otakutainment opinions, well, an announcement. I originally created this channel as a way to just really talk about the things I want to talk about with anime, manga, just the things I like, just to really get off my chest because, I don't know, didn't really have many people around me to talk about stuff with. Wasn't really much of an internet person going on forums or Reddit, stuff like that. I just could never get into that stuff, so I was like, I'll just use videos to vent or to rant or to just nerd out about the things I like. And then I kind of fell off from that and kind of, even though I want to be more positive, I only stuck to the things that I was really positive about. If I talked about any of the books or mangas or stuff, it's because I liked pretty much most of it. I always try to give a little bit of criticism, critique, but if I talked about it, I liked it and I wanted to talk about it. But that also meant all the other stuff that I didn't like, all the other stuff I wanted to rant about. Sometimes the rant still slipped. I kept inside, and sometimes it did slip out to my friends and people who had to be around me all the time because I just get in a ranty mood sometimes. And I decided that I want to show a little mercy to those people because I'm around them all the time and they are getting so annoyed. I know they are because they keep telling me, they're just getting to the point of telling me to stop. Why am I ranting about whatever? Why does it matter? And I know, on the grand scheme of things, none of the things I rant about are important, but it builds up and I want to be able to talk about it. And even though they still like anime and manga and stuff, their passion isn't as fiery as angry. I don't know, I'm full of anger, always full of anger, but I just got a lot to talk about. I just want to talk about it somewhere. And I fell off on that on my videos. When I started doing my other opinion videos, I wanted to make it more, fact-based, more insightful, do research for all the stuff. But then I started thinking, is that really even opinions? I feel like opinions would be more, more feelings-based, more personal-based. Not if a opinion could just be facts, there wouldn't be opinions. If you could just be like, here you go, here's evidence, here's facts. What is an opinion if it's actually backed up? I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. So a lot of this is more coming. My opinions, be informed, just being informed in general. I look up stuff. I try to talk to people. I look into everything, do my research, not just see one thing and be like, this is what I think permanently now, forever and always. Opinions can change. Opinions should change if they're bad opinions. And maybe my opinions are bad and just people haven't changed them because people aren't wanting to talk about things they've already decided on. But my Otakutainment opinions are going to be more me just venting, me more ranting. Instead of me going and doing all this research, trying to make a really good solid point, it's me just like, well, here's how I feel about it. Instead of here's everything I found about it. That hurts me a little bit because I want to be like, I'm trying to prove to you this is how it should be. But I also want to be like, this is how I feel. I know others may feel differently. I'm open to discussion and possibly that opinion changing. I'm not going to force the change on me. I'm not going to force my opinions to change anyone else. I just want to talk to people. And that's where this next announcement is that I'm trying to bring back my Otakutainment podcast, formerly called What You Doing podcast, where I just bring people on to just talk about whatever. It was friends, it was a season of authors. Now it's going to solely focus on anime, light novels, manga, this is an apparently new thing of comics that are being read left to right that are being called manga. Anything inspired by anime, and this will be from other creators, artists, fans. I want to get them on, just talk about it, see their opinions, compare them to my opinions, really make it just really a civil discussion. And like I said, I get passionate about stuff. I'm good at keeping it civil though. I just want to learn more, get to understand why people do what they do, whether I agree with it or not. For whatever reason, just try to get an understanding because prior to making this announcement, I have been trying to get in touch with people about stuff I wasn't, I just didn't know too much about where they were coming from, why they make their stuff. their stuff is good. I like it. I want to know more about it. No responses. And I don't understand why. There's been a couple. I'll get a little quick. But nobody owes me answers. Nobody owes me a discussion. But when you're promoting a community, I was like, yeah, let's get together. Let's talk. Let's do all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, hey, I want to be a part of this. And you're like, ew, well, not you. Go away. They don't even say go away. They're just completely. I was like, well, okay, I don't know why people aren't talking to me about this stuff. I want to learn more about it. How am I supposed to learn more about it if you don't tell me about it? So I gave up on trying to directly contact people and just threw out a message on all the social medias I could. That got people's attention. So I'm going more with try to get people to come to me instead of me going to people. Try to be professional about it. Maybe it's just a younger generation. I know that's a shitty kind of older generation thing to say, but I don't know. I tried social media. That's where I got responses. I tried emails. That's where I got absolutely nothing. And from just throwing an opinion out there already, the people I'm trying to get to, I feel like are younger generation than me. Probably still young, like early 20s, I'm guessing. Probably came into this whole kind of culture of anime, manga, stuff like that in a different way than I did. So I feel like our views are different, and that's why I'm wanting to talk to people. I don't know. But luckily, throwing out that little call on all the social medias did get responses from people. I'm so grateful to those people already. So I'm looking forward to talk about them whenever I can get around to actually doing this podcast. Because, coincidentally, after deciding I'm going to start doing my opinion videos again, I'm going to put this podcast out literally the day I put this, the call out, got responses the next day. Life was like, oh yeah, here's some fucking changes for you. Hope you're not going to be busy the next month. So, throughout this next month, it's going to be me dealing with life changes, good changes, but I've got a lot on my plate just when I decided to take on more projects. So, if you're watching this and I'm like, hey, I want to do this, and you're like, I want to do this too, give me until about March-ish. That mid-March is when hopefully everything will be settled. And hopefully I can sprinkle in some opinion videos. I want to put opinion videos out, make my opinion as it stands now clear. Because I don't want to like blindside people that are coming on my podcast. I want to give them a chance to watch and understand where I'm coming from first. Give them the option to see where I'm coming first. And not just be like, hey, this is what I think. Now we're going to talk about it. And I'm be like, whoa, I didn't know that's what. Unless we fall. I'm not saying I'm a shitty person. It's just people view things differently, and some people don't want to talk about things they don't agree with or don't understand. I'm not talking about super serious stuff. I'm not trying to end world problems. There's a lot of problems in the world. If opinion could change that, if facts and all that stuff could makes people's opinions be on the right side, we wouldn't have all these problems. I'm talking about stuff that in the grand scheme of things doesn't matter. Yeah, however you consume manga, anime, doesn't matter. We're fans, so we want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. So I'm trying to bring people on, and I want to make sure people understand where I'm coming from first. It's nothing serious. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll all be fans of everything. I just want to talk about it. I want to make that clear. Completely, purely, just curiosity and opinions. Just wanting to know more. Not trying to start a fight or win some kind of battle. There's a lot of stuff going on there. A lot of people's different mindsets, different cultures. The world is becoming super connected. Globalization is making everything a lot more connected and blending everything. So I want to see. I'm just trying to not untangle it, but seeing how everything's getting tangled and trying to understand why. So yeah, another just already long rambly announcement that Otakutainment Opinions, Otakutainment podcast, they're coming back. Rebranded, hopefully better than ever, hopefully enjoyable to watch, and hopefully coming for a place of understanding. So that's going to be it for this announcement. If you want to talk more already, if you want to leave what kind of opinions you think I have or would want to talk about already, do that in comments, do that on social media, theacstories, or email me if you email. Apparently some people don't, at theacstories@gmail.com, or I have a Discord, join there, plenty of discussion can be had on a Discord server, sure. But yeah, I'll leave the links to everything in that, but I don't know if you like this little, it's not a little, it's a lot longer than I intended, announcement going like you want to follow what I'm going to do with all this, go and subscribe to the channel. But that is it for this announcement. I have been your Otakutainment, DAC Stories. Thank you so much. Until all this finally rolls out, bye.